Excuse me. What am I trying to do here? Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I gotta work on my wave. Hi you guys, thank you so much for watching. This is going to be a question and answers video. I've not done one of these in a while, and I figured that because of my absence from YouTube that I would kind of repent by coming back with a little bit of a sort of an introduction to me. I should probably stop rolling my hands. I figured that a question and answer was the best way to kind of reintroduce myself to you guys that don't really follow my blog and that just kind of follow my channel. If you'd like to follow my blog, go ahead and click over. I have links in the comments, and that's where I am posting and keeping myself updated regularly, more so than YouTube, although that will change. I promise it's going to change. So I'm going to go ahead and start this video for you guys. I asked on social media a couple last week if you guys had any questions for me that you wanted me to answer in a question and answers video, and I got a lot of really good questions back, and I wish I could answer them all. I always get really great questions from you guys, and I try to answer them as they come, but it's really hard to kind of keep up with all this stuff, and so I wish I could be more thorough, and a lot of them are really big questions that would make really good blog posts or multiple posts, and so I don't really want to include those ones in this necessarily. So if I do get a really good question, I'll just maybe hit pass because I want to answer these as fast as I can. So let me just start reading these questions, and I hope that I get to your question. If not, I'm so sorry. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and start. I think most of these questions are a wide range from different topics, and so I'm just going to go as fast as I can and see how many I can get answered. Okay, the first one. What is your favorite season? Definitely fall's my favorite season. What is your favorite holiday? Definitely Christmas. Which Sex and the City character do you identify with the most? I've actually never seen Sex and the City, so I have no idea. What is the biggest surprise you've ever had? I think actually the first thing that I can think of was when I was proposed to. When Martin proposed, that was like the biggest surprise that I'd ever... I was totally surprised, but that's a different story for a different time. What is your favorite dessert? Definitely pie, without a doubt. What is your favorite lip gloss? I currently really love the NYX Butter Gloss in the color Creme Brulee, I think it is. I use it on top of like so many of my lipsticks, and I use it on its own. It's the perfect sort of mixture for me. It's not sticky, it's not too wet, but it's... Anyway, I'll stop. It's good lip gloss, look it up. What is your favorite scent currently? I really love the Daisy perfume by Marc Jacobs, I think it is. I got a little sample from a MAC order. Well, it was a Sephora order with lots of MAC, and I decided to choose that perfume because I'd heard about it. Anyways, I ended up getting some roller balls of it because I thought it was so lovely. I really love it. So, but I'm not quite able to spring for the large bottle. I just can't quite justify that just yet, but anyways, I really love that scent right now. Would you ever cut your hair short? Probably not. I cut like 4 or 5 inches off it last month, and it was like the biggest mistake I made in my whole life, so I really can't ever see that happening, but who knows. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? You know, I would think it'd be really neat to like duplicate myself. I think I've seen that on like X-Men. I'd make like several different Emilys that we could all like conquer the world, or at least clean my house. Anyways, hot chocolate or coffee? Definitely hot chocolate. Who was the last person you texted? Let me look, actually. My sister, Jordan. Hi, Jordan. To get back to these questions. Who was the last person? Okay, wait, what phone do you have? I just upgraded to the iPhone 6, you can see, and this cute little case by Rebecca Minkoff. It was my favorite one in the store at the time. I might get one that has more of like a lip on the edge so I don't break my phone, because I'm pretty clumsy with my phone. Okay, but I digress. Who was your favorite cartoon character? That's hard. I mean, I really like Remy from Ratatouille because he's such a good cook, and I think that it's like a really good movie to explore, like showing kids how fun it is to cook. I think that's a really fun movie. What movie that makes you laugh the most? The first one that comes to mind is just Friends. It's not exactly the best like family sort of movie, but I think that the characters are pretty funny and the plot is pretty funny. I think it's a good show. What is your favorite TV show currently? I love watching The Office with my husband especially. We've been through that like 5 or 6 times. It's just really good. The last show you ever watched? We just finished Once Upon a Time on Netflix. We don't have cable, so we watch things on Netflix, and that was the last one we watched. Okay, what's the last song that you listened to? I listened to Banks. Waiting Game by Banks, I think it was. What's your most used app? Definitely Instagram. Where were you born? I was born in Delaware, and I lived there until I was like 15, until my family moved out west. Sorry. Where are your favorite places to shop? I really love shopping at Ross and TJ Maxx. We don't have a Ross here. That is just the cheapest place that I have found with the best clothes, I think. And so whenever we go out of town, I'm always like, let's go to Ross, because I really, really love shopping there. It's kind of, and I love that I can walk out with bags for the same price that you can leave at another store with like one teeny item. So I just definitely love going there. What do you do for your skincare? I'm reevaluating my skincare routine right now because I've been trying new products and things that are just not working. So I'll have to share a skincare routine on the blog really soon. What's your favorite breakfast food? I really like oatmeal, I think, or omelets. Omelets probably. How long have you been growing out your hair? For the past 6 or 7 years, I've not done more than like little trims if I can help it, and I found a lady who does really superb trims. She just doesn't take like anything off. She just takes a teeny little bit off and she cuts like every single hair on my head. She takes like 6 hours to do it. Do you follow a specific diet? No, I don't. I did when I was training for my fitness show, for the bodybuilding competition that we did. I definitely had a set diet that I did every day, and it was about the same. It was the same sort of foods, but just prepared different ways. I've really been meaning to share it with you guys, and it's taking forever, I know. I'm so sorry. There's just so many different topics that I try to cover on my blog, and maybe if I set to like a specific topic, then I'd be able to cover things better, but I'll have to get to that. I know you have an older house. How old is it and where do you live? We have a house that is a 1907 house, and so it was actually one of the first houses here in our town, and it was actually built as like a bed and breakfast, and so there's lots of fun little like nook and crannies and things like that. So I will, is it nooks and cranny? Nook and crannies? I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. Are those succulents you stole off the vacant lot? Yes, they are, and to clarify a little bit, I posted a picture on Instagram about this big, huge patch of succulents that had gone really wild, and it was on a vacant lot. Well, it wasn't a vacant lot, it was a vacant house that was kind of condemned and really run down, and so I asked you guys if it was appropriate for me to take some home and to love them, and you said it was, so I did. Do or did you breastfeed your children? Yes, I did. I did all 4 of them. I'm a huge advocate there, so go breastfeeders. Woo! What was your pre, during, post-pregnancy diet, exercise, and your sleep like? That is a huge question. I really appreciate that question, but there is no way that I can answer it in this video, so I will have to revisit that in a blog post or another Q&A video. How do you balance your day, working out, meal planning, kids activities, etc.? A really brief answer to that would just be scheduling like mad. I have lists and calendars and schedules, and I write everything down, even down to like load the dishwasher and like fold the laundry. Like I have to write every single thing down that I plan to do that day, and that is the only way that I stay organized. I'm a little bit obsessive about my lists for that reason, because I just can't, I have to free my mind at night or I can't sleep, and so I always stay up writing these ridiculously long, like, you know, 45-mile long pages of notes for things to do the next day. Anyways, we can go into that more later. Sorry to cut that so short.